Selamat datang dan selamat kembali ke rancangan di Kong Folks Podcast.
Asal lah tiba-tiba lagu seram jap.
Of course lah benda mesti seram je kan.
Apa benda yang seram sangat?
Kau jangan sampai aku low blow kau.
Tu kau punya tombstone kau belum kena kau tak tahu Pukulan tombstone tau.
Kau jangan sampai aku sting face kau pakai pantat kau Rikishi.
Kau pernah kena Jimmy Superfly punya tak pukulan?
Aku more of a Jimmy Buttons bro.
Jimmy Buttons
Yes bro.
Ya.
Dan okay, sebelum kita start ni, kita nak kena shout out dulu kepada one and only friend Kimo. What up Kimo, son of a gun.
Alright man. Kenapa kena shout out kat dia?
Because Kimo yang actually
Introduce,
linked up with our guest pada hari ni.
Okay, but before that aku nak tanya kau, kenapa kau nak bawa dia sangat?
Okay, because kalau kau tengok dalam segi history aku lah
Okay.
daripada aku
Kau ada childhood ke?
Ada, daripada aku primary school.
Childhood semua pasal motor.
Itu youthhood bro.
Oh youthhood.
So kau nak kata
Youthhood.
So youthhood dengan childhood dia ada peringkat umur lah.
Okay,
Jadi
right.
kalau kita tengok peringkat umur, macam Aidil dulu mak dia tak kasi tengok wrestling.
Ya. Kita pernah berbual apa pasal tu.
Yes.
Macam aku wrestling free flow kat rumah.
Free flow
Free flow.
Dah macam minum air pula free
Kira
flow.
dibenarkan menonton wrestling lah.
Okay,
Jadi
alright.
minat tu ada li
Okay.
Sampai ke besar ni, macam kadang-kadang kat rumah pun aku masih training lah sebenarnya.
sampai sekarang lah.
Sampai sekarang lah.
Ada kira ada tangga, ada ni semua.
Table ladders and chair lah.
Ya.
You know what they call it?
Apa tu?
What?
TLC.
TLC, tables, leather, chairs.
Tapi kalau Ali TLC dia lain.
Apa tu?
Tender loving care. Dia lover apa?
Dale, you're exactly correct.
Quite tender lah the meat.
Yalah. Okay, jap. Silakan jap.
So pada hari ni, jadi thanks to Kimo linked up. So kita ada guest kita, dia
Opening dia nak kena wrestling macam.
okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Suara.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Pekeh lah.
Wing.
sabarlah.
Okay.
Introducing, coming from straight Singapore,
Okay.
Chua Chu Kang.
Oh, jajukang
Of course lah.
Serius ah?
We have the one and only current SPW Sea Champion, weighing at 265 pound.
Bukan gitu.
Habis?
Dia kena lagi ni.
Okay, kau try.
Wing 250 pound.
Ding.
We have the Butcherman.
Thank you guys.
Aku bila dengar dia tinggal cakukang, gila alamak.
Boleh
Banyak
wrestling
talented dah kat orang kat sana
Wrestling sesama lah.
Betul lah.
Okay.
Leceh jap. Nak kena pakai sepen.
Brother, first of all, thank you for coming down.
you guys,
Appreciate your time, man. Today also pun holiday,
Holiday.
Panggil orang datang kan.
Wah, saya jaga kau.
And sorry to bother you, bro.
No, of course. I mean, like, I really am excited for this because, like, I want to be a bit more well known in the Malay community.
I see. Okay.
So, like, being here, I think like it's a huge step in that lah.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Malay community, do you think like, I don't know, I think that the Malay community, a lot of us, we watch wrestling and love wrestling. But do you think, is it more towards Malay or is just all
Racial harmony lah kira
all
all
races
races.
will love to
Yeah, I
watch?
think like it's quite universal. I think like not only like in Singapore but the whole world lah. They all understand the language of wrestling and action.
I see. Okay.
I mean, in Singapore right now.
So I think like okay, like it's not as big as last time. I think maybe. I don't. You guys watch during which era?
Attitude era, brother.
The era, so like 90s.
Yeah, 90s, 80s, yeah.
So last time was a bit more like well accepted lah. Now
What's
it's-
attitude era? Kira aku tak tahu.
Zaman
Boleh tanya dia.
Stone Cold.
Oh, okay, that one I know.
Okay, that I think,
Itu attitude lah.
Oh, okay.
Attitude, man. Sakit.
Itu kira WWF lah.
Yes, bro.
Okay,
Kalau
okay.
Stone Cold sakit, kalau Melayu punya sakit.
Melayu isap lah. Sakit, bro.
Correct.
Correct, right?
Kasar
Do you did that on the ring? Isap lah.
I got do before lah.
Do before
Last match I had before, because my character is the Butcherman, so like it's like a cannibal lah.
Sorry, bro. I think you can pull your mic a bit.
Yes, okay.
That is okay.
Alright, can.
Okay. So before I wanted to bite my opponent, I said, "Buka puasa." Then I start,
Buka puasa gigit orang.
Asyik
Kau dah terbiat ke apa?
Cannibal.
Butcherman
Okay, where do you get the idea to have your name as the Butcherman?
So there's two parts to it lah. So when I was going to make my debut, my boss asked me, so like, what character do you want?
Okay.
Then I was thinking, okay, I need to think about it lah. So let me just go home, let me brainstorm, then I think about something. So I was thinking, okay, like when I wrestle or when I train, what is my energy?
Okay.
So I don't think I'm like the cocky type.
Okay.
I don't think I'm like the fancy moves type. So I was
Crowd
thinking, okay,
pleaser or?
bit more of like you know when you like geram, you just want to like go ahead and then you just like rip someone apart lah. That's the energy that I wanted. So I was thinking, okay, so like rip apart, tear, claw,
Claw lagi dahsyat
slaughter,
Dah macam Wolverine now ni.
Brainstorming
Brainstorming.
Butcher. Actually, butcher not bad lah. Okay, then we go with butcher lah.
Okay.
So the first part was butcher. Okay, then I went to wrestle in Nepal. That's my first international match lah.
Nepal.
Nepal.
Nepal but I cut you first Tapi sebelum tadi yang kau cakap kau ada boss, which means kau apa, full time ke wrestler ataupun just a part time
Yeah, I would say it's part time lah, because my full time job is first aid trainer.
Tak kena betul first aid trainer dengan wrestler.
First aid dan butcher wrestler.
Tak ada, aku takut apa cap. Orang tengah terbaring dia buat macam tombstone ke apa ke.
Tak, lepas tu dia dah buat tombstone ke apa kan?
Elbow tau.
Terus dia buat CPR lah.
CPR.
Okay, teruskan.
Then when I wrestled in Nepal, the Nepal boss asked me lah, so like, what's your name? I said butcher. Okay. Then the Instagram post, Facebook post, Butcherman. I was like,
Okay.
Butcherman. I said butcher lah, or maybe butcher boy, but not Butcherman.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe it's like a language barrier or what lah. So then I think about it like, actually Butcherman, there's no like other wrestler in the world that is called Butcherman.
Okay, yeah.
Butcher have lah, Butcherman, butcher or butcher boy. But
Tapi
not
kalau
Butcherman.
macam Butchman tak sedap
Tak boleh
Salah.
Butch tak kena dengan karakter
Butch. Not nice right? Cannot lah, Butcherman.
Jauhkan lah.
Jauhkan lah, Butcherman.
So then I decided, okay lah, then maybe I just go with Butcherman.
Nice.
Then from there it stuck ever since lah.
That was in what year?
Yeah.
This was 2016, 2017 around there.
Okay, aku nak tanya satu soalan. Bila kau berminat untuk pergi ke wrestling yang ni?
Yeah, walk us through lah.
Okay, I first started being a wrestling fan, I think same time lah. 2000, so I was 5 years old. So my cousins, I was about to sleep at my cousin's house. So I was going to sleep, then my cousin said, hey, like don't sleep. You know, on TV I got Undertaker and Kane.
Adik beradik fight
So Kane is going to chokeslam Undertaker through the ring. You must watch.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know these people. Okay lah, let's watch. But when I watched, I was like, wow, chokeslam through the ring. Oh, this is like the best thing ever. Kane is the strongest man in the world lah. That was my thinking lah. But when I was 13, then I started to like, wow, like this wrestling thing like looks like something that I want to do in the future. Okay. So ever since then like of course my parents would say like go school, study, go university, but in my mind was always like
Wrestling.
Wow. But do you do the stunt like in school?
At home?
not
playground?
at school but at home.
At home je lah. Bahasa tak terbawa-bawa pergi sekolah
No.
But who's your sparring partner at home?
All my siblings.
Serius
All
tau?
four kena.
Leceh tau. Kena tengah makan, baru nak suap, sekali dia dah buat grip kat belakang, sleeping hole.
Kena stunner.
But how old are you now?
30.
30.
So you're the oldest or?
The second.
Second. Okay.
But only you or your other siblings also join wrestling?
I mean like I got teach them the moves lah. But I don't teach them everything.
I see, okay.
So I know most of the moves, then I will always beat them up.
Got it. So after that, how do you find yourself engage more towards wrestling?
So like I didn't know that Singapore had wrestling until 2012. Okay,
2012.
so like in my mind I was thinking, okay, my goal I want to be the first Singapore wrestler.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So I typed on Google lah, is there anybody that is a Singapore wrestler? Then suddenly Singapore Pro Wrestling came up on Google lah.
Okay.
Then I was like, oh, okay, I cannot achieve the dream of being the first, but at least I can be a wrestler lah. But at that time I was living overseas. So I was living in Qatar lah at that time. Then when I came back from NS, that's when I decided lah, okay, like maybe I should give it a shot.
Okay.
Lepas NS
Lepas NS straight
Yeah.
I think that's a nice time
Yeah, but the thing is, like, during NS, I tried, and then I realized it's very, very difficult. Like, super difficult. Like, it's the technique, the stamina, everything is involved, right? There's like, wow, like, do I really want to continue? Okay, so, like, midway through NS, I stopped for a bit. I thought, okay, maybe, like, this is not for me. I will just be a fan lah.
Okay.
But at the back of my mind and also inside my heart, it's like, maybe I'll go back in the future, but maybe not now.
Okay.
Then the point that I was like, okay, let's chase the dream was when I asked the girl out.
Ooh.
Okay. During NS.
After NS.
After NS.
After NS.
Asked the girl out, then she rejected me.
Wah, pasal apa sih?
She's a wrestling fan?
No, not wrestling fan.
Susah sing
So I asked her out, she said no. Then I was, of course, very sad lah. So I was sitting at the side of the road drinking bubble tea.
Oh, serious sad moment lah kira.
Beach road
Beach road?
Mana tahu kat beach road.
Then I was thinking like, actually, why am I doing this? Why am I like sad about a girl? I should chase my dream.
Betul.
Okay.
I should go for it. Like, this is my dream since I was 13 years old. Let's go for it. Then next day I call up Andrew. I want to join back again.
Andrew is the boss lah. Okay.
Yeah. So I call up the boss, say I want to join again. He let me participate. Then from there, ever since stuck to it.
Okay, what about your circle of friends yang selalu dengan kau? Ada tak diorang cakap macam asal tiba-tiba kau banyak benda sport ni kau minat dengan wrestling pula?
I think most of my friends quite supportive.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
It's just that some of them don't understand wrestling because like wrestling, I'm sure you all know lah. Is predetermined, is
Correct.
so-called fake lah.
Yeah.
But I think they appreciate the performance part of wrestling. There's performance. There's also, in a way, it's a lot of physical activity. So there is that respect, like even though they know like okay, like they're not really fighting, but there's that respect for the performance.
Okay. I had the longest argument with some part chicks back then about wrestling.
Serious aja.
I know they say that this is fake. Why you must watch all this? Because they don't value the entertainment. And for me to watch, like for example, like Kane versus Undertaker that you mentioned just now, it is hard because you need to, the slam, everything is real. Your stamina affected, and then you need to entertain, and then you need to be a good speaker, to engage the crowd. The crowd must be wild.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, maybe you had some bruises as well. So it's really mental game,
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I think like the debate about wrestling being fake is like the most interesting, the most controversial topic in wrestling lah. Because like back then, I think like 80s, the bosses of the wrestlers will say like, if someone challenges you to a fight, you have to win. Like if you go to the bar or wherever, like someone says, "Hey, wrestling fake," like you have to be like, you know what? Like no, it's not fake. Then I'll beat you up. If you lose the fight, you get fired. That's how serious it was last time. But nowadays, is everybody knows. So it's like watching a movie lah. Like what's the name of the guy? Robert Downey Jr. He's not really Iron Man. He's not really Tony Stark. But when you watch the movie, you believe he's Tony Stark.
Correct. Tapi dia macam fake, tapi ada parts yang sampai darah-darah tu semua. So it's not really that fake. Especially the slamming.
Pukul dengan kerusi semua.
Slam habis lepas tu kau lompat di atas, lepas tu kau lompat atas orang tu, sakit siu.
Sakit. Impact dia kena.
Every time I wake up, I feel like, am I actually 30 years old or am I 40 years old already? Because the body, the knees, the back, all
of
quite
course.
rabak already.
Oh, like my friend 40 but sometimes it feels like 60.
Betul apa?
Undertaker.
Betul lah. 1, 2, 3 kids.
1, 2, 3 kids.
Legend.
Lama saya tu.
Aku tak pernah dengar saya 1, 2, 3 kids.
Tak pernah Deal.
Mak aku kan tak kasi tengok.
Oh yelah. Tapi ada sepen organ.
So okay, like I want to understand, how do you apply to be a wrestler in SPW? Like you come in like a job interview, and what was the criteria? Is there any fees to pay?
Ataupun nak kena pergi course dan sebagainya.
So normally just like message Facebook, Instagram, I want to be a wrestler or I want to go for the free trial lah.
Yeah.
So you go for free trial, then you will learn like the basics, how to fall, how to run the ropes,
Okay.
then the conditioning, squats, push-up, all these. Then from there, if you want to continue, then we teach you more higher level. So like from the small fall become bigger fall. Then how to take the slam, how to take the move, how to do the basic moves lah. Then from there, you know all the basics. You know how to fall backwards, front, flip. Then from there, you learn the other moves lah. Because it's the same thing lah. Basically, like suplex is kind of like a flip.
Yeah.
You slam also is a flip. You land on your back.
Yeah.
But the basics is already there.
Okay.
I see.
But also you need to not only sell yourself, you need to sell your opponent moves. Like for example, you give me a stunner. So cannot be just still stand up, right? So I need to fly and everything.
Correct. Yeah. So that one, I think is a bit more later part because like the first part is if you can fall safely. Safety is always first.
Okay. Understand.
Even though we are trying to look like we are fighting with each other, we are protecting each other also.
Okay.
So like from there, once the safety aspect is done already, then how you make it more performance, you do your sell, make it look big lah.
Okay. And what are the costs for SPW if you want to join?
So yeah, you can pay like I think it's 120 a month.
A month 120 wow.
Kira macam join gym juga lah.
betul.
You have
Right.
that, monthly fees.
But the thing is like you pay for that, then Monday to Thursday, anytime you want to train, you can train then.
So who's the one training?
So there's 4 right now. So Andrew is my boss. So his wrestling name is the Statement lah. He's the person that founded Singapore Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Then there's this other wrestler. His name's Aiden Rex. Then there's this other wrestler called Dr. Gore. He's my tag team partner.
Okay.
Then the other trainer is me lah.
Oh, you are one of the trainer.
So is there any age limit right now? Like for example, kids love wrestling. What's the age limit?
Currently we don't really have an age limit, but if let's say below 18, they need to do the parental
Consent lah.
Consent form
So the youngest right now in the gym, how old?
I think it's about 17 if not mistaken.
17 years old.
17 years old.
Wow.
Man,
rabak sih.
wrestling
Some haven't go NS also.
Tapi bagi orang yang berminat kepada wrestling ni, even though bila aku tengah kecil aku collect all the
Suara alarm.
bukan suara alarm, leceh. Collect all
Suara
the
alarm organ.
mainan dia.
Oh, figurines lah.
Figurines. And even we go to friend's house and play the figurine, ada dia punya ring and etc. Tapi macam yelah, kau dah sampai ke situ ke? Sampai collect dia punya figurine and everything just to put at your room ni semua?
Now not really lah. By the way, your figurines is the arm is like this.
Yeah, correct. Yang ada Ultimate
Side to
Warrior.
side.
Yeah, correct.
Leg cannot move. Leg.
Yeah, cannot.
Mine was the wrist can do this.
Okay.
Elbow can do that. So when I was younger, I collect lah.
Collect lah.
Then I think I had like the Juggernaut from X-Men.
X-Men, yeah.
Then I modify it to make it to me lah.
Wow.
So got Undertaker versus Juggernaut, but then Juggernaut is me.
Ya. Semangat tau dulu kalau kita berbual pasal wrestling ni lah. Especially macam Aidil bila tak dapat tengok, nangis. Sedih tau. Sampai sekarang pun dia macam rasa lost. Macam mana nak tengok wrestling. Even aku rasa wife dia pun tak kasih tengok. Tak kasih.
Netflix ada apa wrestling?
Kadang-kadang aku tengok YouTube tapi yang lama-lama pasal the yang video-video yang lama dulu lagi entertaining.
Betul.
Pasal dia ada storyline.
Yes.
What happened between these two actually? So ada storyline. Itu yang macam orang suka tengok tau.
Betul.
Macam sekarang macam kau ada satu match. Lepas tu match ni actually kenapa ada match ni? Tak ada story.
They don't really sell a story well like back then.
Correct.
Dulu kita ada macam Shawn Michael, kita ada Bret Hart, Legend of Doom, Bushwhackers lah. A lot of yang entertain kita tau time kita kecil.
Sekarang storyline yang paling best kira John Cena.
Kalau rasa macam The Rock nak patah balik pun macam a bit boring.
Ada dah patah balik dah.
Aku tahu, tapi macam a bit boring.
Aku tak tengok.
That's why.
Yeah, tapi kau collect figurine. For myself, I always collect the wrestling card back then.
Yeah.
And there's value, a certain value, like the trademark card. That one can sell expensive. Booster pack can sell.
Tapi kat wrestler kat Singapore, berapa jauh kau rasa kau boleh pergi?
How far?
So for now, I think because there's a scene in Southeast Asia, so Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, then we can travel around there lah. But in terms of like making it bigger, you have to go to other countries like Japan, Mexico or America. Then like if you really want to make it, you have to gain the notice from WWE lah. That's the biggest company in the world right now. Right? So like right now we have like one person from Singapore. His name's Dante Chen.
Okay.
So he's the first Singaporean wrestler to go to WWE.
Nice,
man. And what's the average pay if you are selected to be a WWE wrestler?
Not too sure, but I think like $250,000. I think it's possible.
Wow.
I think so lah, but I'm not too sure about that.
Understand. And then in Singapore, okay, for example, like WWE, we have the biggest event like WrestleMania. So in Singapore context, right, SBW, what's the biggest event that you guys held?
So normally it's like December is the anniversary show lah. We have that's our like WrestleMania, the big match.
Okay. Crowd size normally?
So we can hold like 500. Sometimes if you really want to push it, can be 550, maybe even 600.
Ticket sold out.
Sold out.
Serious Wow.
Possible.
At SPW Gym?
No, so this is at the Fuchao building.
Fuchao.
So it's at like Lavender there. I think which stadium is it?
Kalang
Stadium.
Kalang Stadium.
Near Kalang Stadium.
Okay.
Kalang Stadium kira sports hub lah.
Aku rasa around there.
Ke Jalan Besar
ataupun
Stadium.
Jalan Besar Lavender lah. Lavender is Jalan Besar lah.
Jalan Besar Stadium lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have, what's the crowd size, the biggest size you have wrestled in?
So that was in Nepal. Nepal was like thousands of people because it's an actual stadium.
Yeah.
Nervous not bro?
But Nepal is apa kata? Nepal is your debut, right?
Okay, so I made my debut in Singapore, but my international debut.
Debut,
so
okay.
like overseas lah.
Okay.
Nervous, I think is always before the match.
Betul apa nampak?
Same
Nervous.
Like especially if you like last match.
Penutup.
Like have to wait for like other matches.
Main event
Then you scared like what if the crowd tired already? Then So but the moment you walk out, nervousness all gone.
True.
Okay.
Nampak jap.
Kira
So
lah
aku
sama
born
lah.
to be wrestler lah.
Okay, but SPW, do you guys have like have your own YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Then you have wrestling matches there.
Correct. So we just post our matches on YouTube lah.
Tapi like tak ada macam like storyline like that.
There is, but the storyline you need to follow like Instagram, Facebook more lah to understand.
So you have like you have like this speech to do in front of the crowd and everything.
Depends lah. So when we run a show, it's not all matches will have the speech or the segment. Sometimes it's just match 1, match 2. Maybe this part we put segment or speech.
Okay.
They need to trash talk
Cool.
Trash talk.
Maybe that trash talk will lead to the next event, but not this event.
Okay.
Then match 4, match 5, then maybe another segment. That type of thing lah.
Okay.
Aku nak tengok dengan YouTube dia.
Okay.
Ada perempuan juga.
Ada perempuan juga
Three Stradders.
Bukanlah. Dia ada TJ, ada Tyra.
Ada Tyra semua baik tapi aku nak tanya
Baik
korang
kau.
macam wrestling ni kita tengok back then tu semua ada cage match lah apalah.
Hell in the Cell.
Hell in the Cell lah.
damn it.
Tapi bila kat Singapore ni ada tak benda-benda macam gini?
No, at most is like ladder match.
Ladder match ada?
Hardcore match, I don't definitely have.
Okay. How do you take a chair shot?
So
is it true? I mean, sorry to ask, is it fake or is it like you need to how do I put it like,
Material dia apa
the material, the table.
So for Singapore, we haven't tried steel chair yet lah.
Okay.
So now is the IKEA.
Oh, the IKEA.
IKEA chair.
Sakit juga saya kalau kena.
Sakit siut.
Sakit lah kalau macam besi-besi macam kat luar punya.
IKEA chair yang mana? Macam
The foldable one lah.
Contoh yang kat luar bilik sebelah ni.
plastik. Okay.
Bukan plastik saja, besi juga satu.
Yelah daripada tiang tu besi, tu dia plastik.
Alah, tapi sakit saja.
So there's not really a technique, but last time when we watch, right, they normally hit the head.
Yeah.
But over time, then it's like concussion, all this, right? All this awareness, right? So now we focus on hitting the back. But if you hit the back, must go all out. Cannot fake.
Oh, serious
It's impossible. Impossible to fake. If can fake, right, I will take all the time.
Bro, kau boleh try kat Acap tak? Nanti.
If you guys wanna come to the ring, we can try lah.
Oh my goodness. We can try.
Wait, I chair shot you.
Aduh.
Can you use hammer now, bro? Like Triple H.
Oh, mallet Yang mallet tu kan.
We haven't used that yet because I think like the hammer is like Triple H's thing lah. I think like anybody uses it like we still remember Triple H.
Yeah, correct.
It's signature lah.
What is the weapon yang paling rabak sekali kat Singapore ni?
Oh, the worst ever. Okay, so I had
Motor
this-
blower
Actually idea.
Yeah.
So there's this match. It's on YouTube lah. It's me, Butcherman versus CK Vin. We had a last man standing match. Okay, so like pull back the curtain a bit. So me and him, we are good friends.
Okay.
But the feud was he stole my title, he stole my cleaver lah, my parang.
Parang
Yeah, so this is my revenge story and revenge match lah. Okay, so pull back the curtain. We actually went like shopping lah. IKEA, go buy weapons, chairs, all this.
Go shopping.
So I was thinking like, okay, like there has to be one drama point, right, where you are in control, then you're dominating, you are beating me up. So maybe you get a chain, then you wrap around my neck, then you choke me.
Yeah.
So we were trying to find the plastic chain or fake chain lah. But we cannot find.
Oh shoot.
So we said, actually this chain, you think okay now if we hit? It's thick, very very thick.
Okay.
The original chain lah tu.
The original chain. Do only lah. It's okay for the love of the sport lah. Just do only lah. But then when he hit me, I was like, then
Rabak tau.
he hit me on the back. Then I did this. Like you can see in the match, I was like this, like.
Oh,
salah already.
Oh, you give the signal already
But he didn't see. So he whack and whack and whack. And the chain here, hit here. I was like, bopian lah, just take it.
Rabak.
If you go to my TikTok, you can see like the chain marks on my back. That one was quite bad.
Okay.
And that one live with there's crowd.
Live.
Man. Kau tak boleh cakap ada crowd.
Itu sebab
Takkan nak cakap stop.
Yalah.
Butcherman tu stop tak style. Tak pasal kalau kau tengok dia punya, tadi aku nampak dia punya YouTube video. Wah, you look so different. Kira sekarang macam muka friendly.
Okay.
Tapi dekat tu rambut dah mohawk, muka garang gila.
Karakter dia.
The Butcherman kira nak kena karakter macam gini lah, dengan rambut mohawk dan sebagainya.
The way that I present it is like that lah. So it's very like so my main inspiration is two, like Venom.
Okay. It's Venom.
Venom and Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
But why?
So okay, the Cookie Monster energy lah. So he's like
Faham.
Okay.
But for me it's not cookies lah. It's human meat. Meat. You know that thing.
Tahu tak tahu Jap?
Tahu aku tengah fikir ni. Why not you use this kind of trademark finisher, right? You take the panggil kambing punya kaki, Butcherman.
Oh, sebab dia lah.
Sebab dia tadi ada bau sikit lah.
Ada lah, leceh
Sama
Kira
mentah.
tak nak cuci lah.
Not bad idea.
Tapi cleaning punya part rabak saya nanti Jap.
Ataupun kau tahu yang kaki orang bedek punya. Ambil tu, Butcherman apa?
Oh yalah.
Makan kau sampai kaki kau tercabut lah.
Itu gift shop banyak jual. Gift shop.
Gift shop lah.
So sorry, aku nak tanya the Butcherman itself. What is your special move?
I have two. So one is called the meat splatter, then one is called the meat head suplex.
Dah macam pergi kedai apa western nak makan. Give me one meat suplex
So how do you do the meat platter?
Meat splatter, fireman carry. Then I just throw to the front like this. Then he will like flip, then back first.
Dia kira macam ala-ala Ultimate Warrior jugalah.
A bit.
Okay, faham.
But the meat head suplex is more devastating lah. So I, like sleeper hold.
Okay.
But then I will throw backwards, then they will land on their head.
Oh.
So it's like a somersault backflip type of thing lah.
Oh, that means you need to have the strength to carry the opponent.
Yalah.
Yep.
So you need to carry. Kau kena ada stamina lah.
Of course.
Kau kena angkat. Lepas tu kau kena lempar dia. Dia nak kena jual untuk kau. Lepas tu kau nak kena ambil dia punya stun lagi.
Sebab tu dia cakap, kau nak jadi wrestler ni, one thing kau nak kena fit je.
Of course lah.
Who's the heaviest wrestler you ever carry?
Kau
Rikishi.
Yokozuna.
I think is our equivalent of Rikishi and Yokozuna. It's Mighty.
Oh, what's his
also
weight?
Malay wrestler also.
Okay.
So he's at that time I think it was like 120 kg.
Okay. Wait, acap saya dulu. Kan jap 120.
So there's like luckily like I was able to do it lah, because I was thinking like, wow, like what if midway through the match I punch it already, then try to carry, but alhamdulillah it was okay lah.
120 dia boleh angkat kau satu tangan Ali.
Rabak sah.
Campak gini ah.
Tapi dia dah buah.
And like right now, sorry, I want to ask you, who's your favorite WWE or F
Wrestler?
Wrestler.
Like
Idola lah.
really a lot, but
Back then siapa?
Number one fan dia.
Bila muda
Bila muda.
Dia keluar kau boleh nangis.
First is Kane.
Kane juga
But then
lah.
I think the person that made me like, wow, this thing is like the best thing, Undertaker.
Oh, you like the dark side one,
Yeah, because I didn't like Undertaker last time because of the bicycle.
Motorbike, Harley Davidson.
It was like, okay, I mean, he's alright. But when he became the dead man, walk slow, then with the head, wow, I was like, wow, this.
Bro, kadang-kadang Undertaker kau berbual pasal dia, kadang-kadang dia tak entrance tak ada tau. Tiba-tiba dia keluar daripada
belakang kau.
Dia belakang. Real loh.
Itu aku boleh nangis tau.
Boleh
Dia
dia?
takut lah.
Oh takut lah. Dia memang scary girl lah. Scary girl.
Tak, cuma aku ingat satu je.
Ya.
Yang paling aku takut time aku kecil-kecil, bila aku ternampak bapak aku tengah tengok wrestling kan.
Okay.
Yang keluar daripada bawah, yang macam clown tu.
Oh, Ding and Doin
Doin the Clown.
Doin the Clown.
Doin the Clown lah.
Itu seram saya muka dia. Habis lalu keluar dari bawah ni ring.
Tu aku first ingat bila aku jumpa Aidil, aku ingat dia Ding saya yang kecil.
Kau bodoh lah.
Kurang ajar.
Maafkan saya Aidil. Gurauan berkasih lah.
So do you take any like Kane moves atau or maybe say the character towards yourself?
I think more of like character lah, but I study a lot of Samoan wrestlers or like for example like Jimmy Snuka, because he's like the wild man type. Jimmy Snuka. Then don't know whether you guys know Umaga.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure about that.
So this was like 2005, 2006.
Okay.
That era lah. Then
The Rock.
The Rock, because like his character is the cool guy. So I try to take a look how he walks, how like because like The Rock doesn't do anything too over. He can just like walk. He can do this simple stuff, but then the aura, the charisma is like so strong. So I try to see like how he does it, but then try to make it into my own.
Okay.
But will the crowd boo you if you use other wrestlers move?
Actually, they will cheer.
Oh, cheer.
Because I think they know, oh, this one is Undertaker's move, or this one is Roman Reigns' move. Okay, I know this one.
Okay.
Kira macam orang boleh flashback lah.
Supportive lah, the crowd supportive lah.
Supportive.
Nice, that's nice.
Alright. Okay, but we're gonna take a short break.
Betul.
Dulu, and then we're gonna speak more on the second episode.
Yes.
Tapi podcast ini ditajakan khas oleh Zatana Faizal Rahim dan Danial atau lebih dikenali sebagai
One and Zal.
Yes, korang boleh follow mereka di Facebook, Instagram dan juga di TikTok @1anza atau boleh call atau WhatsApp di 9196 0066 9196 0066.
Dan sekiranya kalau anda nak membeli rumah atau nak menjual rumah, bolehlah mencari One and Zal, WhatsApp atau di Amerika sekarang juga.